right, so I'm here in Atlanta, the big A, and I'm with another big A, Atta Junior. Atta Junior has been friends with me for a long time. I remember I knew him when he was a model.
Yes.
And he's transcended from being in front of the camera to now also being behind the camera, yes, and also still doing the modeling once in a while.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Great. So how is ATL for you in general?
For me, ATL is cool. It's kind of like a good spot for me because it's not something that I plan on being here, but I felt like this is my core and exactly the things that I want to do. I think ATL is the best place for me to be. Weather-wise, it's beautiful. The scenery, everything is just amazing.
Yeah. So how did you make that transition from being a model into going into photography?
Photography happened to me by a chance, and for me, all my life has been like I've had many chances and I always take advantage of them. So me being behind the cameras, I've seen photographers when I was a model, they shooting. So I've kind of like had a feel of how they light models, how they pose models, and how they direct models and everything. So for me, when I got behind it, I kind of like started assisting my friend who is a photographer. So I assisted him in one of his projects, and I'm like, no, I can do this. And then I took some classes for like 3 months with the Atlanta School of Photography, and from there I've been building myself through the experiences and also on online YouTube, and I've been doing online courses as well. So that's what it is. So that's pretty much what I can say.
I'm particularly excited about the online courses, and sometimes even you don't even need to roll up or sign up. You can find a lot of videos on YouTube teaching you almost everything now.
Exactly.
So how did you maneuver around that?
I did internship as well with one of the best photographers in Atlanta. His name is Derek Blanks. You can look him up. He's shot many celebrities. So I did internship with him, and that's also kind of like build my morale and build my confidence into being behind the lens as well. Yeah. So, and most of it has also been self-studying and self-researching, and also doing my homework. So pretty much.
Yeah, because a photographer once told me that it doesn't really matter how good your camera is and all of that. It all depends on the person behind it and the one who is. So I guess practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
So what kind of a photographer would you say you are?
For me, I would say I haven't been shooting for a longer time. It's been like almost 2 years now. But for now, I would say I'm mostly into portrait, headshot, and beauty and fashion. But I haven't done much of fashion, but I've done headshot and I've done a lot of beauty shot. But I'm still learning. You know, in this life, you never stop learning. You have to learn each and every day as you go. You wake up, you have to learn something new, and always the world is revolving. Technology is coming in and going. So, yeah.
So with headshots, portraits, fashion, which one of them do you love doing most? Which one is also the most challenging?
Everything is challenging. For me, I love taking really close extreme shot, which is headshot and beauty shot as well. I would say fashion, because with fashion you have a whole lot to deal with. You have to deal with makeup artists, you have to deal with designers, you have to deal with your lighting, because they want a specific way how they want everything to be done. So you have to also, I mean, especially when you have a client, every client has their own ways of how they want things to look like. So I would say the challenge would be is on each and every aspect, but I mean, a good photographer knows how the equipment works, how talented they are, and how creative they are. So it can be challenging, but I mean, it can always be done.
So what has been your most fun, memorable work as a photographer?
For me, each and every work of mine has been exciting for me, and I would say each and every, because each and every person that I've shot is kind of like helped me to build up on the next shot. So today, if I shoot today, it will be different from my next shoot, because if I compare both of them together, it's kind of like gives me a platform where to improve on the next one. So for me, all of them has been exciting for me. I can't really confirm which is which.
All right, so which has been your most difficult shoot or challenging shoot?
Let me think about it. The most challenging one was when a client showed up and I wasn't ready. And most of the time I want to be ready and set up the lighting and everything before the client shows up. So the client shows up and I wasn't ready at all. And you know, we only have like limited time to shoot and get it done, so the client will leave and go. So with that, I would say the challenging was not being prepared before the client or the subject walks on set. So yeah, I would say pretty much it.
And I mean, like you said, being in Atlanta is a great place for a lot of things happening. And I've seen you shoot some TV stars as well. So let me know some of your celebrity people that you've worked with.
I've shot with the beautiful Jocelyn Dumas, and through Ameyaw, I got connected to Jocelyn. She's a beautiful, amazing woman. And then yeah, I met her for the first time. It was like I know her forever. She's really pretty cool. And also I've shot up and coming actors. I've shot with Makita Goin. She's one of the most beautiful, also down to earth person that I've shot with, and every work that I've done with her, it's amazing. And also a lot of upcoming actors and actresses in Atlanta. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to expand my portfolio and also meeting and shoot different. I love to shoot artists because I'll leave that. I'll talk about it later.
I mean, you shoot mostly people. You don't do much of landscape and all of that.
No.
So what makes a good relationship between you as a photographer and your subject?
It's all about creating the rapport. It's all about creating the connection. It's all about creating the understanding, because for you to create make a good image, you both need to understand each other. It's like music. You need to listen to it and understand what it is. So there has to be an understanding and a kind of like a good relationship, so that each and every you and also your subject will feel comfortable. And if both of you feel comfortable, that's when you create great images. And I can tell.
I'm terrible when it comes to pictures. I don't know where to stand. Do you do a lot of directing when you on the job?
Yeah, I do, but most of the time my first shot or my first look isn't the best, because that's when I begin to learn my subjects. But the second look is where each and every person feel comfortable. And also to make your subject feel more comfortable, I would advise to have like a really good conversation and understand each other before the person walks on set. So if you both have good understanding, it works like magic. They just walk on set. And also when you're shooting, also needs to direct more. It's more like shooting a film, directing a film. This is kind of like, film is more emotional and photography is more of still. So kind of like capturing someone's emotions, you're grabbing their attention. So you need to direct them, and in a way also making them comfortable about working with you.
Talking about film photography, are you doing videos as well?
Not yet, but the dream and the goal is to make film. I have two big projects that I want to do, which I don't want to talk about it, because if the moment I talk about it, it's kind of like giving me the pressure to do it. So I don't want to be pressurized about it. So it's kind of like very low-key dream, low-key goal, and when I'm ready, I will do it. But the ultimate goal is to shoot film. It's about two big projects, and it will be coming out soon.
Good. And I mean, you're practicing here. You shot Jocelyn here. Any plans of coming back home to work? And then who are some of the people you would like to work with?
I'll be coming home soon, and I'll be coming home in January for 3 weeks, and then I'll be in Accra for 1 week, and I'll be in Kumasi with my family for the next week. So The people that I really want to shoot is an African queen. She's the number one. Her name is Becca.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been looking forward to work with her. She's I've never met her before, but I feel like she's someone that I would really would love to work with.
Great. It's been amazing chatting with you. What else should we look forward to so that when it happens, you'll know they had it first on this interview?
Yeah. So expect nothing but greatness. Expect nothing but moving forward and growth. Always been looking forward to growth, and also being more confident and being more understanding about what I need to do. But like I said, the ultimate goal is to make films. So that is something that people should be expecting me to do. And like I said, my project will be coming out soon. No rush at all. One step at a time. And I have faith and I believe in God that will happen.
All right. All the best, bro.
Appreciate it.